Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Blair if you are new here. So on my channel I do a lot of beauty related videos and that's my main focus for my channel. I will do fashion videos depending on the time and what kind of fashion topics, but mainly you will find everything beauty related here. That's why it's called Beauty by Blair. So if you are interested, today I want to share with you guys my recent beauty purchases. So yeah, if you are interested in what I got recently, just please keep watching. Alright, recently I have done plenty of shopping honestly, and it's all piling up here. I haven't even touched this thing because I want to show you guys first, because I feel like that's kind of like the professional dedication a beauty YouTuber kind of need to have. I mean, you don't have to show everything, but I just feel like it would be cool to do hauls because hauls are my favorite video to watch. I feel like I watch hauls way more than any other videos because I just want to know what other people got, whether it's new stuff, whether it's some of the stuff they just purchased, maybe it's like old stuff but then people still like it. I just want to know, so I figured maybe I should do things too if, you know, it's a popular kind of topic. So that's what I'm going to do today. And yeah, let's just get started. So first, I have a bunch of goodies that I got from Nordstrom and I am super excited about. So let's just, the first one. So this is from Vinky Knox. It is a cashmere kitten palette. Here is the palette. I have another Vinky Lux palette I also got from Nordstrom. The first time that I ever knew this brand is through Casting and Lights. I believe Vinky Lux was in one of the BoxyCharm, so that's how like a lot of people first got introduced to it. And I saw Casting and Lights did an eye look using another Vinky Lux palette that I have, but it's not like closer to me right now, so let's just focus on the new one. So that's how I first got like introduced to the brand, and I look it up online. It has great reviews and it's sold in Nordstrom, which is pretty convenient, and I love Nordstrom services, everything. So I'm like, let's give it a try, and I love that palette. I think it's so nice, it's so creamy, it blended out so well, and it's such affordable price. So that's why when I saw this palette, which is retail for $25, I'm like, yes, sign me up. And also this one is cruelty-free, paraben-free, and gluten-free. So it's really like for a good cause, and then it has good ingredients. Because I feel like that's very important nowadays, because for me, I wear makeup every single day. I don't know about any other people, but I work 5 days a week, so I always have to wear some kind of makeup just to put myself together, because I like to maintain a pretty professional appearance. So makeup, I feel like it's a part of it. And I'm very conscious about what kind of ingredients I put on my skin because I wear makeup so much. I don't want any kind of toxic ingredients to kind of age in my skin or itch in my eyes, because my eyes are pretty sensitive. So if sometimes I can tell if a stuff is not good, or like an eyeliner has some kind of talc or whatever, it will water my eyes pretty quickly. So you know, you don't want that happen in the middle of the day while you're at work. I think that's pretty bad. So I'm very conscious about the brand that, you know, have all this kind of gluten-free, paraben-free. I know that not every brand has that, especially like Morphe, but I still purchase them sometimes, but I'm trying to shift to everything like gluten-free, paraben-free, and also cruelty-free. So this one is the Cashmere Kitten Palette. I really love the cute packaging, and the inside it's the same kind of pattern, and then you have all the shades back here. So this one is more like a neutral, but like a gray tone or cool tone neutral, you may say. And here is the inside looks like. This reminds me a lot of the Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, but this one is $25. Kylie's are usually $42, so this is a much better deal. And I have played with this one, like formula wise with the first one, but I guess this one I have played with it. I don't know. I guess, but here is the swatch for that shade. I believe it's called Insta Famous. I love that name. Here is a swatch. Swatch very nice. And here another one. It's kind of like a silver color, I think it's called Kneel Down. Yep. I have a lot of like neutral shades, but I feel like for cool tone neutral, this actually might be one of my first, because I just always, I don't know, I'm just a warm tone girl and I have like yellow undertone, so I guess warm looks better on me. But I really somehow intrigued by the color scheme, and I really want to branch out to some more like a variety of colors or neutrals. So when I saw this one, I'm like, yes, I want to buy it. Even the mattes are super creamy. Let me swatch it for you guys. Wow, it feels so good. Looks like this. And then I don't know if you can see, it's very like subtle. And then we have this mocha shade. This is a beautiful like all over the eyelid shade. I love it. Swatch is so nice, and it lasts on the eyelid so long, at least with the first one that I have. So I'm really confident with the second one, and I'm definitely going to use this on a daily basis, because these are the colors that's just like essential for any kind of eye look. So yeah, hopefully once I use it for a little bit, hopefully I will like it, and then even if I don't like it, I will do an update on those stuff so that you guys can know whether I like it or not. Because I feel like it's one thing, yeah, it's cool to see all the hauls, but I do think it's very important to give an update so that a lot of you guys, if you're interested, you will know whether, you know, you'll have more of an opinion, you know? You don't want to just, how to say, subject to certain opinions. I just really wanted to talk to you guys, give you guys update about how I feel about this. But so far, I like it. That's the first item. I know I talk so much on one item. I haven't talked in front of camera for a while, so like I feel like my speaking skill is a little bit rusted. But I talk a lot during my work. Like my job has to coordinate a lot of departments, so I have to always like communicate with people, like keeping up with the project status, all that kind of stuff. So that also helps me to like talk. But maybe just the beauty perspective, I feel like I'll try. So the next item I'm super excited about. This is from NARS. It's called the Rivosella. Look at the rose gold. I think Luxie, I think Katie, I think she's like a huge YouTuber. It's Luxie Love. I think, yeah, that's her YouTube channel. She just did a look, used like a rose gold look, like a natural look. I believe is using this palette, the NARS Cheek palette. I got this a while ago when I saw this, because I always want a NARS Cheek palette. I think last year they have like a Salvo. I think that's called Salvo. Yeah, I didn't get that one because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Oh, I remember now. I feel like that color is a little bit too bronze, and I have other like bronzer, but like anyway, you also know that NARS is not cheap, so sometimes if I'm not like absolutely love it, I will just pass it. But this one, once I saw it, I'm like, yes, I have to have it. Look at those colors. So it's just called 1, 2, 3. I guess it's this sequence 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So let me swatch it for you guys. Whoa, it's super subtle. 1, 2. 2 can be an eyeshadow color, and 3 like a rose gold color. I just say these are really subtle shades, which is actually good, at least for me, because I work at an office. I don't want to blinding people. Like, I want people taking me seriously. Instead of when I say something, they stare at my highlight, but I do still love highlight. I don't know if you guys feel this way, but for me, when I don't have highlight, I feel like my face are dull. Like, I feel like highlight makes my face just brighten up. Like, it's the highlight of the face. Exactly like the name, that's how I feel. So I always have to wear some highlight. So now I'm at work, I have to really be careful about what put on my face, because I want to like have a nice balance. Like, I have the highlight, I'm still like, my makeup still look very snatched, but then I also want to look professional instead of like too much. So I feel like NARS, they're really good at this one. I'm not wearing this right now, I'm wearing different highlight. Actually, I forgot which one I'm wearing. I know I'm pretty bad, but this one, I am very hopeful for it. I feel like this can be great colors, and all the colors are super wearable. You can also mix with other highlight or other bronzer, whatever you like. I think it will be very versatile in your makeup look. So I really love this one, and I love this packaging. Look at them. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. And if you are on a budget, one of the highlights that I absolutely love, and I use this one, I actually use this in my tutorials if you want to look in the past. This is from Pixi. It's the Glowy Grow Some Duo. It's a subtle sunrise. Look at those colors. Look at this. It's just so pretty. I feel like Pixi is on fire right now. They have the vlogger or YouTuber collaboration. They also come with a bunch of new products. It's just so amazing. I feel like if you're on a budget, you should just buy this. Even though this, honestly, that's the Pixi one. That's the 2. That's the 3 NARS one. I think Pixi one might even be better if you want more of a pigmentation. For me, I love NARS because it's more dolled up, so it's more subtle for my work. But if you work in some creative field or you don't have certain dress code, go for this one. I think I personally love this color. I wear this on weekends. I just love this. I love a popping highlight, especially during the weekends. So if you are on a budget and you like more dramatic lights, using this one, you won't be disappointed, honestly. I think this is really, really good. I love the packaging. So that's a good dupe. And I have tested it out already, so it's not like, you know, I'm just pulling stuff out. So the next stuff that I got from Nordstrom is another one from Vinky Lux. So this is a coffee bronzer. So here's the packaging looks like. So pretty. I love this kind of scheme. I just think it's very unique. And this one is in the shade Latte. You know how much I love coffee? Like now every day I get up, I have to have a coffee to get going because I'm never a morning person when I'm in school. I always have class in the afternoon. I always have class in the evening, so I don't have to get up. Even if I get up 10 and then I just do my homework. I don't have any like deadlines or like any boss I need to report to in the morning. And I rarely go to teacher's office already in the morning. I usually go to the one in the afternoon because I chose a class in the afternoon. But now, since I have to be a morning person, I always drink coffee. Otherwise, I can't survive. So whenever there's coffee involved, I just feel emotional attachment, if that makes sense. So here is the packaging inside. Honestly, I didn't expect this packaging to be like this. I don't think Nordstrom picture showed that, but I can be wrong, or maybe they added more, but I really don't remember. It's like a shining kind of a texture, but I like it. Honestly, you can almost use this one as like a mirror, which is awesome. And this is called Latte, and it's hashtag, it's a Vinky word. Pretty good. And this is cruelty free and made in the USA. And when you open it up, here is the inside. Looks like you have a mirror, which is always nice. And here is the color. It smells like latte, honestly. Just because of this alone, I recommend you to buy it, because who doesn't want to like smell like coffee when you get up in the morning and do your makeup and then you're tired and you're sleepy? I do. It smells so good, and this is what it looks like. So here is the color. Let's put it here. I know it's not really pigmented, but you know what? You can't really judge a bronzer by the hand swatch, honestly. That's how I feel, to be honest. Because a lot of times when it's swatched really, really well on your hand, usually be a lot on the face. Like even today, I'm using the Anastasia highlight from the golden packaging packet. So it's the, I don't know, is that like the bronze sand dip? Yeah, sand dip, I think that's the name. Don't you feel like it's already kind of a lot? Honestly, if you see me in person, you might be like, whoa, she has some highlight on. Yes, I do have some highlight on. So that's my point. Like, you don't want to sometimes be overly pigmented, especially swatch on your hand, because it might show up more on your face, and then people might look at you in real life and be like, girl, you put a lot of highlight or bronzer on. So that's why I'm not too worried about the swatch. I know it's super light. Look at that. It's almost like the same color as my hand, but my face is always like a shade lighter, at least I don't know. I don't know if you're like that, but like for me, my face is always a shade lighter than my body, and I'm kind of used to it. I don't care. I just always like match my skin to the exact color. I don't really like make it match my body, or I don't really like just make it like standing out or whatever. I just really like to match my exact skin, because as my experience goes, especially when I need to wear makeup for 8 hours, it will always like wear off sometimes. I don't really expect my makeup to stay on like 8 hours, 10 hours. Like I expect it to at least like, I don't know, have some fall out or something. So if you're like not really matching your natural skin, it might look really color like discoloration at the end of the day. And I'd rather have no makeup on than have discoloration. That's always my preference. So that's why I always match my exact color. So that's why I feel like this color will be fine. And gosh, it smells like latte. It smells just like the coffee I drink every morning. So that I will give pointers to. Alright, the next item that I got in a long time now, at least like 3 months. I just say at least 3 months. So this is a makeup brush cleanser. This is from Japanese, and it's a citrus scent. I have never used it. I use the Cinema Secret. I love it. I got it from Sephora. I'm planning to buy it from the VIB sale, but I'd rather buy it from a store, because I think because of the liquid, you can't really use like airplane. You have to be ground transportation, and that takes longer, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna buy in store, but I really love that one because it's just takes off everything, like just like this, like a snap of finger, everything's gone. I love it. So this one, I feel like I never used it, but I love Japanese. I love their whole line of brushes. I also love their sponges. I love their makeup. Like their makeup is harder to find. I know one of the Ulta that close to me has their eyeshadows and everything. I love some of them, but not all of them. But the rest of the Ulta, I think, they only have their tools, like brushes and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, for the stuff that I tried, I really like it, so I cannot wait to use this one. In fact, after I'm filming this video, I'm gonna wash all my brushes because it's just so dirty. I can't stand it anymore. It's just so dirty. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next. So the next one is this Cover FX Shimmer Wheel. And this is, let's see. It's a clinically tested paraben, fragrance, gluten, mineral oil, and a talc-free vegan. That's why Cover FX is always kind of pricey because of good ingredients. But right now they're having a 25% off. Probably when this video is up, it's already gone. But I just in case, you can still go shop there for 25% off, which I think is a great deal because they have really bomb-ass product. I also got the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. It's in one of the bags. Hopefully I can dig to that bag or find it. Otherwise, maybe I'll just use in a separate video or do a first impression, get ready with me to show you guys. But this one is a shimmer wheel, and then I got this one from the March BoxyCharm. So here's what it looks like. And in the March BoxyCharm, they also gave me a 20% off coupon. And that's how I bought the Power Play foundation, because, you know, 20%, I'll take it. So here is the swatches. Let me just show you. Right there. Is that too low? Let me drag up a little bit. So it's right there. I guess you can use this as a highlight. Look at this. I guess you can use this as a highlight or an eyeshadow. I'm probably gonna use more like an eyeshadow because I don't wear like purple highlight that much. But I really love the color. I love that it's glittering, but then it's very nicely made, so it's not like glitter like all clustered together, if that makes sense. It's more like evenly distributed, so I love that. And what's the color? It's called Amethyst. So I think this one is one of the popular one. I like watch a couple YouTube videos. I think a couple of bloggers talking about it. Cassie and I talk about it, but it's obviously she got it from BoxyCharm just like I did, so that's why. But I love it. This is my first time playing with it. I don't even think I played with this like before. like I don't know, ever since I started working, I just rarely go to malls anymore because every day I just don't want to like go to the mall after work. I'm just so exhausted, and the mall is always so much going on, so I'm always like buy it online. But you know, with online sometimes it takes forever to receive your packaging, and then once you don't like it, it takes forever to ship it back and then get a credit and something. So usually I don't return stuff, but then I end up with something that I'm like so about, and then later on down the line, if I like something, then I'm like, I don't have the budget anymore because I spend it out. So that's why I'm more careful about online shopping nowadays than I used to be, just because I learned my lesson. So unless it's like super intrigue me, I usually don't do it. But this one, I guess it falls into the category of I'm not super intrigued by it. But I'm glad that I got from BoxyCharm that, you know, I get to test it out, and I love this purple color. And the holographic look are so in right now, so I'm definitely gonna do a look using this one. And yeah, stay tuned either on my Instagram, because I might just do it on the Instagram and show it there, or I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial. But I for sure gonna wear this one, and I feel like I can even wear this one to work. It won't be so dramatic, so I think I'm gonna do that. And the next one is a concealer from Flower Beauty. So this is a new concealer I got from Walmart last week, and as soon as I saw this, I'm like, yes honey, I want to try it. And I think Kathleen Lights already did a review on this one, and she likes it, and then she said this is the full coverage. And I don't remember I have ever played with it. I think I used it once, but I don't remember, so I think I need some more time just to play around and let you guys know. Or let me know if you want to see me like do like a first impression get ready. I can also show you so you can see how this working out. And this one, I think I'm in the shade light, so let me swatch it for you guys. Yeah, I'm in the shade light, so here's the shade. Pretty light, but I mean, I think it matches my skin tone well. And also you're just putting underneath your eyes and everything, you want it to be light, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, the texture is definitely pretty thick. It's definitely not like a runny or watery texture. I love like the MAC water weight concealer. This one is a foundation because I love the concealer so much. I got the foundation, and I love this foundation as well. I think this is a perfect summer foundation, especially if you have normal to dry skin. I have combination skin. I'm oily T-zone, but my cheeks are dry, so for me it's also no problem. All you need to do is use a mattifying primer on your T-zone to make sure that everything is mattified, so when it's a water formula it doesn't running off or like, you know, just go away 3 hours later. So I really love this. If you're looking for like a summer shade and then you're normal to dry, even you're oily, use a great primer. This can be a great foundation, and it is super lightweight, so you don't have to worry about like too dramatic, especially if you're working or you go to school. And for this one, I need to test it out, but from like the first impression kind of perspective, it's actually pretty thick. As you can see, it's not like the water weight one. Once you just smooth it out, it just melts into the skin. It definitely has that medium to full coverage. So I'd say depending on your need, and use a light hand, because you know, unless you're doing super full for like in front of the camera or whatever, I think it's better to be more natural. So just so you know the comparison, I have this Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour waterproof concealer with me right here. So this is a concealer, and I have that in light as well. I just want to compare with you guys, so let me just put it right here. First of all, this one is definitely maybe half a shade lighter, and then this one is definitely a lighter coverage compared with the Flower Beauty one. So I'd say depending on what your skin needs, this, keep in mind, this is definitely more a medium to full coverage. This is definitely more like a runny kind of a concealer. So yeah, moving on. I got a pair of Fox Mink Wispies from Adele. I got it today actually. So this is the luxuriously lightweight and a knot-free Invisiband. So here is the lashes. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, yes, I have to get it, especially it's Invisiband. So right now I'm wearing a pair of, I think, a demi lash. I really like it. I feel like Adele Wispies and Demi Wispies are like the best, especially very, very natural. You just want a little bit of lift. I just feel like these are the best. And then this one are new technology. It's the Invisiband. So I just say it probably will be pretty good. We shall see. And speaking of Adele, they actually have the press on one. I saw it on my local CVS today. I didn't get it because I don't know. I tried their magnetic lashes last time and it didn't like turn out to be so well. Mainly because I feel like the design is not super mature, and then you have to use like 2 pieces of lashes to like almost like mush it together, and that makes, I don't know, it does not look cute on me. At least I know it look cute on a lot of people, but for me I feel like that's a little bit too fake for me, so I don't really like it. I'm using them as individual ones, which is fine. That's why when I saw the press on, I really want to try, but then I'm like, maybe I should watch some review, because I also know the magnetic lashes. I saw just one review, then I went ahead and I got it. I should have waited a little bit and then watch a little bit more review. So that's what I'm gonna do after I film the video, after I clean my brush. I'm probably gonna do a little more research on the Adele press-on lashes before I make a purchase, probably tomorrow. And I will keep you guys updated. Just stay tuned on that one. Alright, moving on. We got some more goodies. So we have some more drugstore goodies. So first, I have some mask from Neutrogena. So I have this Hydro Boost Hydrating Mask. This is a 100% hydrogel mask. And I got this from my local Target. Right now they're selling this. And then I got this Deep Clean Purifying Mask. This is also a 100% hydrogel and it's a CV extra. So this one have CV, this one have hyaluronic acid. So one is for like purifying, this one is for hydrating. I am a huge fan of the Neutrogena sleeping mask. In fact, I'm still using that. I know that one is like a oldie but goodie. It's like so many YouTubers talk about it. Like it's so popular. Like for so many years. I even think Ivanka Trump talked about it one time in a magazine. I believe I read it somewhere. So that's why I'm just always trusting in Neutrogena. I feel like it's a great brand and it's very affordable. So when I saw this, I'm like, yes, honey, I want to give this a try. So I got those 2. And then I also got another lashes. This one's from Eylure. This is the number 3 accents. So it's more like a half size, or I guess how to describe accents. It's like, it's not like a full length lash, like, you know, Demi Wispy or whatever. It's more like from your like 1/4 of the length to the end. So it's like a 3/4 of lash, if that makes sense. And Eylure is such a classic brand. Every time I saw their box, I'm just like, yes, I just want a box. I don't even want to use it. I don't even want to like pull it out. I just think it's so cute. And every time they have like cutest color, I always buy the pink one, which is a good one. I think pink one is really, really natural. And then I have this baby blue one. Like, how can you not get this one? It's just like so amazing. And then this is uniquely curved, so it's your perfect fade. As you can see, it already come curved, so I guess that's just make it easier for it to like hug your natural lash line, because I know there are some brands like they don't really curve their lashes well, so sometimes you have to really try hard to put it on, because once you're trying to like secure the front, then the back will just like just go out, and then once you're trying to secure the back, the front will go out, because they have such a thick band, and then it's kind of like stiff. So I love this kind of a thin band and then curved already lashes, just to make everything easier. And also here are the picture for the girl wearing the lashes. I guess it's more like an accent, so accentuate. I guess that makes sense. It's just more like accentuate lashes instead of like a full-on fake lashes. So I'm super excited. Then I got a bunch of like MAC stuff. I guess the MAC stuff is more like the little goodie bags, because I purchased this MAC water weight. So they gave me like a goodie bag. I guess this one you can be used like a coin bag. I'm probably gonna use like a coin bag, because I don't know. Maybe you can also use as like a cotton like tip, like a cotton pad, or like a Q-tip pack for makeup. But yeah, it's pretty cute color. I like the color. Then I got some samples. So I got a La Mer sample. I love Nordstrom. One of the reasons is because their samples are better than like any other place. Say I got a Jewel Malone sample. Those are all like solid samples, honestly. I got this Wonder Glow Charlotte Tilbury sample. And then, let's see. I got some Lancome sample. This is the Jennifer Cui Use Activating Concentrate. This one is their best one for years and years, so I don't need to say any more. This one is the Revitalian Supreme Global Anti-Aging Cream. I might save this one for my mom because, you know, I got a bunch of stuff from Macy, so that's why I have the sample, by the way. Okay, so the first one I got is Smashbox Camera Ready Precise Highlighting Brush. So here is the packaging. I have heard great things about Smashbox from Tardy, and then Casey Holmes, and then I think Madison Miller, and then Kathleen Lights. I just heard great things about Smashbox with a bunch of very big YouTubers, so you know it's legit. I mean, it can be a sponsorship, but I know that if they're that big, they don't really need to lie, you know what I'm saying? Unless, you know, there's no unless. You know, they must be really like them. Otherwise, why would you lie? So here is a brush looks like. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Revlon one in the drugstore, but Revlon one is more like all black and then with a little bit red. This one's more red. But this is a highlighting brush. Ooh, this is really soft. I love it because it has a curve. See that? See that? See that? And then this is kind of like a dual fiber. Almost like a MAC, but it's more small and concentrated, so it's like a perfect highlighting. So I got this one. Can't wait to use it. And then I also got a box because when I was shopping at Macy's, they have that 15% cosmetic sale because all their coupon year round never have cosmetics. I receive their coupon all the time. They don't have cosmetics. But this one, the Camera Ready Artist Brush Set. So this is the brush set right here. Looking really sharp, really nice. And it has 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 oh 1 2 3 they have 6 brushes and 1 beauty bags, and it's only $64 for 170 value. So that's like crazily good. I'm wondering if this brush is the same as this brush. Oh, I think they have a brush, but anyway, it's fine. I'll have 2 brushes. So the girl told me that it's a great deal. At first I saw it was smaller, like travel size, but then she said it's a full size. So it comes with this roll up. So if you're a beauty, like a makeup artist, will be really cool. So here, that's the 3 brushes right here. Then you have 3 more here, and you have all the slots here to put your brushes, which is so awesome. And then you also have a mirror right here. So let me just put it here. So you can just, you know, professional makeup artist. And then they have all these descriptions for the brushes. So let's just take a closer look at the brushes. First, the 3 small ones are here. I do think it's a great value because their individual sale for each brush is at least $20-something. And the big ones are like way more expensive. So yeah, this is the eyeshadow brush, I guess. Shadow Intensifier. I can see why, and I love it's all dual fiber with like a angle there, so that it's really easy to apply all the makeup and get into the eye pocket. So that's that one. And then you have this lash and brow lifter. So I guess on this side it's like for your brow, you can be like this. So you use this for like brow gel, I guess, because if it's a powder, I don't know. I'm wondering if you can use this as a powder. I need to do some more research, or you guys can let me know. Help a sister out. So here you just like put it here, and then on this side it's a spoolie, so you just, you know, I guess you can also use this for your eyelashes, but I'm probably gonna use this for like just brush on my brows. Okay, let me do it right here. It's really good. And then you have this side. It's just really good. So that's that one. And then you have this little small one, which is the multi-texting detail. I guess this one you can just use on whatever. I'm probably gonna more use for the eyes or maybe use for the lip. I think this can be a great one for the lip. By the way, if you're curious what I'm wearing on my lip, I'm wearing two. I'm wearing the 3CE, I think it's a Korean brand, a lipstick. I don't remember the name. And then I'm wearing the Kylie Candy K lip gloss on top. I really love this combo. I'll try to link the lip color down below, and if you're interested. So here is the little brush tip. It's super soft. And then I think the three more exciting ones are here. And then yes, definitely you have a precise deep highlighting brush again. But guess what? I have a bunch of highlighter. I can have endless highlighting brush. So yeah, it's the same as the one that I just showed you. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So these are called precise highlighting. Yeah, it's the same, but I don't care. Two brushes fine with me. Then you have this angled powder. So this is for angled powder. I think it's for underneath your eyes or like bronzer here. I just think this is really good, or like in between the brows. So this is really good. And then the last one, you have the stippling foundation brush. I heard this is the best foundation brush because I think Smashbox have a bunch of foundation brushes, but the sales girl told me this is the best one. So I'm like, yes, I want to give it a try. So you just use this one to apply your foundation. I cannot wait to play with it. So yeah, that's all the brushes with the belt. I think it's a great deal because it's only $65. And I know that Smashbox brushes are pretty good and they're not really cheap. So I'm happy I got that one. On top of that, I have 15% off. So it's really bomb. And then I got a powder bronzer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So here is the bronzer. And then this I got in the shade Rosewood. I actually have one in Saddle, but I feel like that one is a little bit too dark. But I saw Kathleen Lights use it. That's why I bought it. I'm like, if Kathleen Lights can use it, I can use it. But honestly, I feel like it's a little bit too dark. So that's why I bought another one. So here is the one in Rosewood. I don't know if it's too light, but I swatch it and it's really beautiful. So it's right there. I think if it's swatched like this, it's very promising on the face because you want your face color to not be too crazy. That's my goal, to not be too crazy. So I think this will be good. I am super excited to really use this one. So that's that. And then the next one, I'm so excited. I think I have already showed it, but I want to show it again. So this is a MAC collaboration with the Top Chef Indian beauty girl. I don't know how to say her name, honestly. Padimas. Oh, I'm so bad. But this is in the 70s Sunset. I also got the Desert Dusk, but they gave me the wrong one. They gave me another 70s Sunset. But when I try to return it, it's already sold out, which is, oh, why you do that to me? But this one is also so good. Look at the packaging, just so luxurious, and I love the color combo. I think it's so unique. Nowadays, with so many people coming up with all different kind of stuff, I think uniqueness is really important. I think this is very unique with this nice mirror, so I just really love it. And I love the detail. Look at that. So beautiful. All right. I have, I guess, two more items. So the first one is this 999 Gold Too Faced Wall Street, I guess, gold lip gloss. So it's right here. I got it from Macy's as well. When it first came out, I was trying to buy it, but then I'm like, wait a second, do I really need a gold gloss? Then I tested in the store. I'm like, I don't know if I like 100%. But then when I saw this one in the store, I gave in because I just love the packaging and everything. So it's just so nice. So I got it and I'm really happy about it. So that's that. And then the last one from Macy's is this Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pop in the color Top Yard. So many beauty YouTubers talk about it. and I saw it firsthand. It's so beautiful. Here is a beautiful color, but keep in mind these little beauties are very fragile. When I first got mine, I got it online and it completely shattered, so I go inside Macy's to return it. And when the girl gave me another one, I was like, it's in store, it should be fine. I just go. But then when I was in the Starbucks waiting for drinks, I'm like, let me play around with my makeup. Guess what? The one that from the store is shattered again. So I'm just like, oh my god, must be the formula. So the third time she literally checked to make sure it's good. So this is good. And then let me show you. Look at the pigment. This is insane. Okay, I feel like this reminds me a lot of the Makeup Forever powder lid, like star powder. I think it's giving me that kind of a pigment. It's so beautiful. It's so creamy, and it's almost kind of have a wet finish to it. So I think you can definitely use it to really have that popping. If you are like focus on the popping of the eyes, I think this will definitely deliver. This is honestly one of my fave out of all their chrome paint. I think the Top Yacht is my fave. So yeah, go get that one. Alright, I'm done with my little Macy's thing. But I do have another little brush I want to talk about. This is from Maybelline. It's a foundation brush. I know it's so random. I don't even believe Maybelline have brushes. But the other day when I was at Walmart, I saw this one. So I'm like, okay, let me just go and just play around with it. I actually really love it. It has kind of like a little density to it. I don't know if I'm gonna use this for liquid foundation, but I'm definitely using this for powder foundation when I'm only wear powder foundation. I think the density will help buffing out the powder and evenly distribute it. If you want your powder foundation to stay longer, just use a more tacky primer, like a mattifying primer or some kind of a tacky primer to make sure your face is primed and ready to go. So this one, you use this one, you buff it out, and it'll be really, really nice. And this, I believe, is under $10. Actually, it's a pretty decent brush, and it's a decent size as well. I took it to travel with me sometimes because I just think it's very easy to travel with. It's small, it can fit into my makeup bag, and it's very versatile. You can use this for powder, but you can also use this for under eye baking, for bronzer, for blush, even for highlight. I feel like you can still use it like on the side. I'd say it's fine. So I really, really like this one. So I want to give this one a shout out, and I got this one from Walmart. Alright, so I guess I don't want to make this video like super duper long, so I want to just cut off here. If you want to see a second part, I will do definitely a second part. But yeah, that's today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one.